Are you going to sleep for the next 3 days?
Yes, I think so.
At the end of overtime, there was a play where I think that was when maybe you had gotten fouled or something happened, and you just sort of lumbered up court.
I think that was after the charge.
The charge,
I was tired.
Yeah.
I just said, oh. What was it? A minute left. I was telling myself, one more minute.
Have you ever played? Well, probably in high school, but not in college, right? 45 minutes. Well, in high school, you're not getting that many minutes because the games aren't that long.
I might have played a whole game before, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 40. I don't know. Probably not, though. Not with the way Coach Green subs.
Well, no. Matter of fact, I think Paul was saying that the last time a Lady Flame had played 40 out of 40 minutes was Reagan Miller back in 2012. So it's been a long time.
I don't think, no, I didn't think so.
But yeah, so I'm not sure what my question was. I guess there probably were some high school games that you played the entire game, but it's a little different. There's not as many minutes to be played in those games. Were you kind of wishing you got that last 11 seconds? Just, at that point, why does it matter?
I was fine with that.
extra rest over there.
Yeah.
Talk us through the last sequence in regulation.
Mm-hmm.
The basket that they scored to tie the game, the basket that you scored that you thought, and we all thought, had won the game, and then the foul that eventually sent it to overtime.
Yeah, talk you through that?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What was it like from your perspective?
We didn't get a stop, and I knew we didn't have a timeout. So in my head, I'm like, okay, we got to get in the ball as quick as we can. I didn't even know how many seconds were left. I might have heard someone counting, barely. But I just knew we had to get it down, and I saw her kind of sagging, which is I can go up with this, so.
And then
it was a little, Michaela hit all ball, but maybe she didn't. Maybe the ref saw something else. But that was definitely a little disheartening. I was like, oh, no, it's not over.
Yeah, after you just played 40 minutes, now you see 5 minutes up on the clock.
I did it was a little, oh.
How tough is it to play a team twice in 2 days? Because everybody knows their tendencies.
As you can see here, win by 30. Barely went in overtime. I think that's going to be a consistent thing all year that we're going to have to face. It's tough playing back-to-back. And but I think as long as we stick to what we're doing and we play Liberty basketball, I think we'll be okay. I think maybe in the first quarter we kind of got away from that, but I was really proud of how we came together.
We hear players, college basketball, football, NFL, they say we got to play Liberty basketball. We got to play Cowboys football, whatever it is. But how do you define Liberty basketball?
Yeah, I would definitely say getting stops and rebounds. I think that's something throughout the whole entire game that we talked about. Just start stacking stops on defense and get the rebound. That's definitely a point of emphasis for Liberty basketball. And then just getting in our offense and executing our plays.
With the changes this year, with Alyssa being a point guard, with Kennedy being a point guard, both of them having the ability to handle the ball, you haven't had to do as much as that, and it seems like you've kind of relished this role of playing the two.
I do. I enjoy it. It's nice. It's different. I've been playing the one, basically. We're pretty interchangeable, but it's nice to have someone that, yeah, you got it. I'll go run down and help us get set up.
And you've been more scoring minded as far as this season. Is that something that the coaches said we need you to do more of, or is that just something that you've kind of taken upon yourself?
We've kind of talked a little, but it was just kind of something, I don't know, it's just kind of something that kind of fell into place.
And it's worked out pretty good, to career high today, and so everything was kind of, that last three-pointer, I don't know how that didn't go.
I thought it went in.
And you'd had 30. That would have been kind of cool.
That's okay. I don't need 30. We won.
A win's a win.
Yeah, we won.
A little strange, though, running up and down the court, and good play happens, bad play happens, probably more, but when the bad plays happen, and you don't hear Coach Green's voice from the sideline. Strange.
Yeah. I think Coach Sherrard is doing a good job of making the transition very easy. He's done an amazing job of taking what Coach Green has, and as you can tell, he's done a great job this weekend. Very proud of him.
What's the biggest difference as far as in a huddle in the locker room between a Coach Green led
Coach
locker
Green
room
will get
speech?
me for saying this, but he's a little quicker. Coach Green likes to sit and think on things, and Coach Gerard, he gets in, he has what he's saying and what he wants us to do. Whereas the first horn will go off and we're like, what are we doing, Coach Green? What are we doing? So he's a little. Coach Green just likes to take his time.
Which one would you be?
I'm the quick.
Okay, so that's why it kind of connects.
Green, come on.
Yeah, I could see it's all about tempo inside your brain,
yeah,
and then
I'm always turning. So.
You got the gears going. Well, we've joked about that before, that you would always run in fifth gear, and sometimes Coach Green has to kind of dial you back, maybe even put you in reverse a few times. But what a great, fun game to watch. And it was a little more maybe nail biting than we wanted it to be when it went to overtime, but just the momentum swings going back and forth. Was it as fun?
Yeah, it was so fun. Basketball's a game of runs, as Coach Gerard says, and there were a lot that went their way, a lot that went our way, and we came together as a team. And I think in the overtime, it was 13-3. You can't ask for anything better than that. And just buckle down, play defense, and do what we're supposed to.
One last quick thing for you. This coming weekend, you're supposed to play Florida Gulf Coast. That's definitely not going to happen.
No.
There's still some uncertainty as to whether the conference might be able to move some games around, and if Jacksonville's able to play. You might have a game, you might not. So you go in to Sunday, today is Sunday. You go into Monday not knowing for sure if you're going to play or not. From a player standpoint, is that tough?
No, I wouldn't. It doesn't change too much for us, at least throughout the beginning of the week, and I assume we'll know by midweek if we're playing or not at the latest. And I think for us, we'll come in tomorrow, probably a little more of a recovery day, but watch film, get better from the mistakes we made today, and Tuesday, Wednesday, work on our stuff. Just work on Liberty. And then towards the back end of the week is when we'll start going into more scout stuff. So it's not too big of a we're going to play or not. We'll do us, I guess.
That's right.
Liberty basketball.
Back to Liberty basketball. Well, Ashtyn, great game today.
Thank
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We'll see you wherever that next game may be.
Somewhere.
That was Ashtyn Baker as the Lady Flames get the win.